In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. We Muslims are less than a quarter of the earth. More than 3/4 of the earth are not Muslims. And the world today has become one village where people mix with each other. Everywhere is good. How do we deal with non-Muslims? There is a part of non-Muslims who are armed against us, fighting and warring. This turned against us. We've finished this reciprocation. But let's talk about the rest of the non-Muslims, which is the major dish on earth. How do we deal with them? It is the land. The original is the cage. The basis is justice. The principle is humane treatment between us and humans. You see, this principle, Allah does not forbid you from those who did not fight you in religion, and they did not expel you from your homes to show charity towards them and explain to them. You see, the righteousness encompasses all the meanings of goodness. Even if he is Jewish, even if he is Christian, even if he's a Zoroastrian, even if he's a pagan, even if he worships whatever he is, even if he's an atheist, a human is a human. You know the compassion and mercy of your religion. Yes, but don't force him. There is no compulsion in religion. If he insists on his religion, humanitarian treatment remains between us and people. And we did not send you, Muhammad, but as a mercy for all worlds, you see. And not only for believers, for all the worlds. He was mercy, peace be upon him and his family. Do you know the story of Omar? When the Coptic Christian complained about the son of the governor in Egypt, Omar bin al-As, Omar, may Allah be pleased with him, he said, striking the son of the nobles. When the non-Muslim came to Homs complaining to Omar bin Abdulaziz that his cousin had taken a land that was not his, he returned the land to him. This is how the faithful return. Do not let the hatred of a people prevent you from being just. He is closer to piety. You want to call him to God. You're frowning. That's not right. You want to introduce him to your religion, but you're harsh on him. You can't teach him Islam and argue with him in the wrong way. It's not allowed. Treat them kindly to endear them to your religion. Desire for yourself what is not beneficial. And the most generous of people in kindness and courtesy, even if one of those was not righteous, he compensated him more than what was due. Subscribe to the channel. The origin is in humans, the dignity of a human being, Muslim or non-Muslim. When Allah said, and indeed we have honored the children of Adam, He did not say, and indeed we have honored the people of faith. We have honored humans. The principle in the human soul, you see, is honored. Indeed, even the blood of non-believers is sacrosanct. Yes, even the blood of non-believers. Whoever kills a non-Muslim will not smell the scent of heaven, no matter how you see it. You kill because he is an unbeliever. The combatant is a different matter. This is about fighting. This is a different matter. But the sanctity of human life is fundamental. And it's up to you. But indeed, their prisoner, in Muslim lands, like our prisoner. That's why when Ibn Taymiyyah spoke to King Kazan, when he negotiated with him to evacuate the family, he said, we will only evacuate the Muslims. He said, no, by God. People of the covenant, not only Muslims, but also Jews and Christians, all of them are nations. All of them are human beings, my dear brother. You are interacting with all people today. We are less than a quarter of humanity. You see, 3/4 of humanity are non-Muslims. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was sitting with his companions when he suddenly stood up. Do you know why? A funeral passed by. Whose funeral? Jewish. A Jew said, "O messenger of God, isn't it a soul?" What's wrong with you guys? Yes, he is Jewish, but human. But humans who deal with people, only the Muslim is most fair with him. Only the Muslim is best to him. Only the Muslim treats him well. As for non-Muslims, they are bad even with Muslims. And not just with others. The civilized man is with everyone. And say to all people, to all human beings, speak kindly to people, be good to people, you enslave their hearts. For a long time, the morality of kindness has enslaved humans. It is the greatest means to convey the religion of Allah. So keen on good manners, in your merciful heart, in your smiling mouth, a flood of feelings quenches the heart of people. He is pleasant, kind, a helper for every weak, they call him. Without arrogance, arrogance is found. They succeeded The circumstances are vocal. Subscribe to the channel. A flood of benevolence quenches the heart of people, even if the destination is lost. The virtues are the best wealth. They avoid suffering, and the rest is forgiven for us.